Where the Wild Things Are is a beloved children's picture book written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. Here's a summary of the full story. The story begins with a young boy named Max, who wears a wolf costume and has a wild imagination. Max's behavior becomes increasingly unruly, and he gets into trouble at home. In response to his behavior, Max's mother calls him a wild thing. Max's imagination takes flight, and he dreams of a magical forest growing in his room. The forest spreads and transforms his room into a vast, wild wilderness. Max's boat, imaginatively created from his bed, sails him across an ocean to the land of the wild things. Upon arriving on the island, Max confronts the wild things, who are large, furry, and somewhat fearsome creatures. He tames them with a magic trick by staring into their yellow eyes without blinking, and proclaims himself the king of the wild things. The wild things, despite their initial intimidating appearances, are actually quite lovable and endearing. As the king, Max leads the wild things in wild rumpuses, celebrating and enjoying their time together. However, Max soon realizes that he misses home and longs to be where someone loves him best of all. He decides to leave the wild things behind and return to his room. Max's boat carries him back across the ocean to his bedroom, which is transformed back into its familiar setting. He finds a hot meal waiting for him, which is still warm. This reassures him that despite his wild adventures, he is loved and cared for at home. The story ends with Max enjoying his supper, feeling loved and safe once more. Where the Wild Things Are is a beautifully illustrated and emotionally resonant story that explores the imagination of a child, the comfort of home, and the love of a parent. Maurice Sendak's classic tale has been cherished by generations of readers for its ability to capture the universal themes of childhood and the power of a child's imagination.